How's it, everyone? This is Lolcohol, and in today's video we are going to be crafting a cast on crit bow for Cuong, a member of our community. And the main modifiers we're going to be looking for, firstly, is going to be spell damage, which comes from Deafening Essence of Woe, and then supported by level X cast on crit, which comes from the Shaper influence. And then we're going to be trying to get some stuff like maybe damage pen and chance to deal double damage, attack speed, crit chance. You'll see it as it goes. And in the description, I am going to add a written form of this craft, just so it's a bit easier to follow if you do it yourself. But the first step is just going to be hitting this with Deafening Essences of Woe until we see cast and crit. And the chance to get cast on crit, the tier 1 is about 1 in 140, and tier 2 is 1 in 69. So Cuong says he's happy with tier 2. So if we see that, we will stick with it. Hey, we got a +3 bow by mistake. All right. You need item level 75 to hit tier 1, and this is item level 85, so we are just getting very unlucky. This is like 100 and I don't know how many gave me, but it's way over 69. Unbelievable. We didn't see it once in all of those. Luckily, I have a few more. Unbelievable. Didn't see cast and crit once, and we used about, I don't know, about 150, so we're gonna have to go buy some more. We have a few more. I paid about 1x for 18 of these. I feel it's making me start to feel like I have the wrong base or something, but there we go. Okay. All right. And what's very nice about this is we have an open prefix. Okay, finally. So now the next step is something that I haven't quite seen done before, but I think this is probably the right way to go about it. So I'm going to craft on cannot roll attack modifiers. And you're probably thinking I'm trying to hit +1 level of socketed gems. Usually if you have an uninfluenced base, this is how you would force on that mod. But because it says Shaper influence, there's actually quite a few modifiers that we could get, such as Fizz to Cold and Elemental Penetration and a couple of others, I think. But this greatly limits the mod pool. You can, in this instance, go suffix to prefix to save an X, but we have some exalts and I don't have one of those beasts, so we're just going to exalt, hoping for damage pen or Ellie pen. And we got Ellie pen, but it's tier 3. Tier 3 is okay. I think because we're not going all in on this, I'm going to stick with tier 3. So if you were unhappy with tier 3 and you were going for tier 1 or level of socketed gems, you would just have to try and annul off that mod and try again. It's a bit scary, but yeah. 8% Ellie pen, I think tier 1 is like 13, so I'm not going to go all out on that. Next step. So now we're going to lock prefixes. And there's a few things you could do now. You could just hit this with a Veiled Chaos Orb and see what you get. However, I think we're going to do a Reforge crit and try and hit something like crit multi. Let's see what we get. Tier 5 crit multi lock. 11% crit chance. I'm going to try something different. Let's see what we can hit with a Veiled Chaos. This could fill up our suffixes, but our prefixes are safe. I just want to see what we get because I do want to go for an Ashling, but if we can hit something good like this. Crit chance if you've... Oh, wow. And movement speed? Movement speed's a bit weird. Alright, so we can't block anything. Let's unveil. Crit multi. Yeah. I mean, this is okay. If it's early league, you might just stick with this and be happy, but... Yeah, that Veiled Chaos may have been a mistake. But I didn't want to have to go farm up some more Reforge crit. So what we're going to have to do now is Reforge keep prefixes. Oh no, frick, it filled up again. Oh. Alright, so this is the downside of using Veiled Chaos, is you have less control over which modifiers you roll. This is actually pretty cool. I was hoping to just have an open suffix when I did this, but we've got additional arrow and crit multi, but that's not exactly what we're going for. So going for another Reforge keep prefixes. Okay, so our Reforge keep prefixes was actually pretty successful. We hit this hybrid crit multi power charge on crit. Now the question is that fire resistance. There's a couple of options here. We could just lock prefixes and go for the Ashling. And then that fire res is a potential option for an Annul on the Ashling. However, if we remove, let's say, prefixes cannot be changed, then we're stuck with fire resistance. So, I hate this, but we have to go for the Annul. And just hope. And just really, really hope that we save that. Okay. Prefixes cannot be changed. And now we can only annul off a suffix. We're hoping to annul off that fire res. Nope. We annulled off prefixes cannot be changed. Ah, we got it. Okay. This is excellent. We're in a very good spot now. Now we're going to go for the Ashling. And in order to maximize our chances, we're going to go 3 crafted modifiers, 2x, and then go prefixes cannot be changed. And now when we go for the Ashling, it's going to remove either of the crafted mods or the crit multi-mod, but none of our prefixes. So let us go do that. Going for the Ashling. Cuong actually had an Ashling ready, so we're not paying for this. This is his item. The awkward, where the hell is the Ashling? Always the last room you check. Is this it? There we go. Please. Yay, we got it. Excellent. Thank you. Cool. Okay, so before we go for the unveil, as always, we need to block a mod, and the mod with the highest weight is actually this trigger mod. So this has a 29% chance of being unveiled, so we craft that on. And now we are hoping to unveil something like attack speed or double damage. Either of those will be phenomenal. So let's see what we get. Aha, no. Oh no. That's terribly unlucky. Crit multi. Ay. Okay, so this is a bit unfortunate. This is still a really nice mod, but he's not happy with it, and he says we still have 55x. So we can try and get rid of that modifier and then go for another Ashling, but that's gonna mean we need to lock prefixes. and go for an annul. And once again, it's going to remove one of the suffixes. Okay. That's fine. That's just 2x. Please not the crit multi. Alright, well, I'm going to go farm up some Reforge crits and see what we can get. Maybe even some Reforge speed. And be right back. Alright, well, I got a couple of Reforge speed. So maybe we can get a high attack speed. 12% increased attack speed is tier 4. That's not good enough. That's not good enough. Prefix gonna be changed. Reforge speed. And we hit movement speed. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to go farm up even more. As always, we have a mini gamble within a crafting video. Let's see if we can double this doctor. We did! Nice! Finally a win! Great. Prefixes cannot be changed. Reforge crit. Crit more common. Let's see what we get. We hit crit chance and crit multi, but both are very low tier, so we go again. Wow. We're getting screwed on that. Alright, well. Let's go for a Reforge speed. Attack speed. Oh, that's actually really nice. That's actually really nice. It is tier 2, but I think it's worth keeping. Chance to deal double damage and attack speed. But something I need to check first is if we have this, are we then able to unveil the double damage attack speed? So let's have a quick look and make absolutely certain. Okay, so I can still craft on chance to deal double damage and we can still unveil it. However, we will not be able to craft on attack speed. However, this is pretty nice. So let me confirm. We are going for another Ashling. Hopefully this time we unveil something a little bit better. We were successful in the Ashling, and now we're gonna remove crafted mods. Trigger. Supposedly this is the highest weight, and now let's hope we can unveil something. Crit, double damage. Have mercy. Ah, there we go. Okay, double damage. Excellent. Very excellent. 18% chance to deal double damage. Hell yeah. That's great. We can get that up to 20% with some divines. All right. So here's the bow so far. Finally succeeded. I think we finish it off with crit multi. There we go. And here is the bow. So how much did we spend? Cuong gave me 79x and we have 31 left, which means we spent 48. We spent 48x and a bunch of Essences of Woe, so I don't know, maybe like a 50-ish x craft. And let's give it a price check just to make sure we didn't lose too much money. All right, so we have cost on crit. I'm going to leave it at 18. Then we've got damage pen. That is something I want to search for. And spell damage, make it 130. Let's see. So you can actually buy bows with this as the starting point for about 14x. So if you want to skip the first step of the video, you can just go like this. However, let's see. How many of them have double damage? Even let's just say 1 double damage. Immediately the price jumps up quite significantly. 4% chance to deal double damage. This is pretty much exactly what our bow looked like before the Ashling. This one is more finished. It has crit chance, attack speed. He hit the tier 1 double damage and it's 45x. I don't think we lost any money. That's for absolute certain. But we spent about 50-ish x and the end result is pretty good. But have a look. Tell me what you think this is worth. I'm guessing it's probably worth about 50, maybe 60x, maybe a bit more. 20% double damage once it's divined, elemental penetration, level 20 cast on crit, and then spell damage from Essence of Woe and global crit multi. So if you would like to see the written text version of this craft, be sure to check the description below. I'll have it all written out. If you'd like to join the community, there's a link for my Discord. I also have a Twitch link when I do stream, and then a Patreon if you want to give me money, and then you get early access to videos and some other stuff. But that's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Stay safe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye-bye.
Divine power! Divine power! It's branching exile. You're making me